So, we all know Mercedes is a powerhouse with George Russell and Lewis Hamilton locked in until 2025, right? Well, hold on to your helmets because they just dropped a bombshell, not about a driver, but about the brains behind the operation, Toto Wolff, the maestro himself. In today's breakdown, we're diving deep into the nitty-gritty of Toto Wolff's brand new contract, what's in it, and how does it shuffle the cards for Mercedes. We're dissecting it all. But wait, there's more. We're not just stopping at the contract details. We're putting on our F1 detective hats to figure out what this extension means for the team dynamics. How will Toto's continued leadership steer the ship? And what's the ripple effect on the whole squad? And of course, we're peering into the crystal ball to see what challenges and hurdles Mercedes might face in the upcoming 2024 season. It's not all smooth tracks and victory laps. Let's break down the road ahead. Toto Wolff's unrivaled decade at Mercedes. Hey there F1 4U crew! Today, we're taking a pit stop to dive into the incredible legacy of Toto Wolff, the man who's been calling the shots at Mercedes since 2014. Buckle up, because we're about to unravel the gripping tale of his 10-year and counting reign as the maestro of Formula One. Toto Wolff, the captain of the Mercedes ship since 2014, now entering his 11th season at the helm. That's a decade of steering the team through the highs and lows of the F1 roller coaster. The man's practically a legend. Let's talk numbers. 7 drivers' titles. Yeah, you heard that right. 6 for the racing icon Lewis Hamilton and 1 for the fierce competitor Nico Rosberg. Oh, and don't forget the 8 constructor titles in the bag. That's the kind of dominance that puts Mercedes in a league of their own. Now, we can't ignore the recent speed bumps. Despite some challenges, Toto's commitment to the Silver Arrows remains unwavering. In fact, it's this steadfast dedication that makes him one of the most seasoned team principals on the entire F1 grid. Against the odds. Flashback to the glory days of Wolff's leadership, the early years, where success was the norm. Fast forward to recent seasons, and you've got Mercedes grappling with the twists and turns of technical changes. The introduction of ground effect regulations in 2021 hit them like a curveball, throwing the team off their title contending game. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the zero-pod concept saga of 2023. Critics were quick to pounce, questioning Wolff's decision to stick with it despite the evident struggles. The team faced a storm of criticism, and fingers were pointed at the top dog himself. Tough times, no doubt. Wolff's ability to navigate these challenges has come under scrutiny. How does a team accustomed to dominating suddenly find themselves playing catch-up? It's a puzzle, and the spotlight's on Toto to figure it out. Yet, amidst the struggles, there's a silver lining. Every team faces setbacks, and the true test lies in the comeback. Can Toto Wolff and Mercedes rise above the challenges, learn from their missteps, and reclaim their throne? That's the million-dollar question we're itching to explore. Toto Wolff's extended contract. But first, let's rewind a bit again. The big dogs at Mercedes, Ineos, and Mercedes-Benz aren't handing out contract extensions like candy. So, why the green light for Wolff? It all boils down to trust. As a co-shareholder, Wolff stressed the importance of a solid, trust-filled partnership among the trio. And guess what? They bought into it. Hook, line, and sinker. Now, here's the kicker. The extension isn't just about Toto Wolff's leadership on the track. It's about navigating uncharted waters. With significant technical and regulatory changes on the horizon, Mercedes is putting their faith in Wolff to steer them through the storm. It's a bold move, and it's got the F1 community buzzing. Imagine being in Wolff's shoes, co-shareholder, team principal, and now the captain steering the ship through uncharted waters. The decision to extend his contract isn't just a signature on paper. It's a collective commitment from the trio to claw their way back to the summit of Formula One. It's a declaration of intent, a statement that Mercedes believes Wolff is the key to unlocking their return to glory. Hey there, pit stop! Before you speed away, we want to hear from you. What's your take on Toto Wolff's contract extension? Any bold predictions for the upcoming 2024 season? Don't be shy. We're all about the F1 community here at F1 4U, and your voice matters. Now, back to the action. But seriously, your insights and predictions could be featured in our next video. So share away, F1 4U fam, and let's keep the conversation burning rubber. doubts, challenges, and the future of Mercedes. We're not gonna lie, we have doubts about Wolff's suitability for the role. The man's response? Straight from the horse's mouth. He's holding onto that team principal position only if he genuinely believes he's the top dog for the job. No sugarcoating, just pure Wolff confidence. Now, let's fast track to the juicy part, the contract extension. This isn't your regular paperwork shuffle. It's a commitment to guide Mercedes through some serious changes. Picture this: carbon-neutral fuels, electrification on the rise, and new aerodynamic rules, all in the mix for the 2026 season. It's like Wolff's been handed the keys to a high-speed tech revolution. What's the man got to say about it? Spoiler alert, confidence in spades. Despite potential challenges, Wolff's all in. He's not just embracing the difficulties, he's practically doing a victory lap around them. And why? Because his commitment to the team runs deep. Wolff isn't just steering through the twists and turns of Formula One. He's navigating the uncharted territory of a rapidly evolving racing landscape. The road ahead is filled with challenges, doubts, and high stakes, but Wolff's at the wheel, determined to keep Mercedes on the podium. Toto Wolff's pledge and the Valentine's Day car. It's time to shift into high gear as we look ahead to the challenges and expectations awaiting Mercedes in the 2024 Formula One season. Toto Wolff is at the helm, and he's got a game plan that's set to shake things up. First up, the big question: can Mercedes adapt to the new technical regulations? It's a challenge, no doubt, and all eyes are on Wolff and his team to see if they can nail it. The promise? A drastic overhaul of the car's concept, with Wolff gunning for a performance boost that'll leave the competition in the dust. Now, that's the kind of ambition we love to see. But hold on to your helmets, because there's a date marked on every F1 fan's calendar: Valentine's Day. Why? Because that's when the curtain drops and Mercedes unveils their 2024 car. It's not just about horsepower and aerodynamics, it's about design, the secret sauce that can bring Mercedes roaring back to the front lines of Formula One. Fans are on the edge of their seats, crossing their fingers for a design that not only turns heads, but also turns the tide for Mercedes. Will the 2024 car be the heartthrob of the F1 world? We're about to find out, and the anticipation is electric. So, buckle up, F1 For You crew. We're gearing up for the 2024 season with Toto Wolff steering the ship, promising a revolution in car design and a Valentine's Day reveal that's bound to set hearts racing. This is Formula One drama at its finest, and we are here for every twist and turn. Road to redemption. The announcement of Wolff's extended contract and the upcoming Valentine's Day car reveal, a double whammy that's sure to send fan expectations into overdrive. It's not just about horsepower and lap times, it's about redemption, revival, and the roar of a silver arrow reclaiming its place at the front of the pack. As the 2024 season gears up, fans are holding their breath, eager to witness the metamorphosis of Mercedes under Wolff's guidance. The stakes are high, and so are the hopes. Can Wolff steer the team back to title contention? It's the million-dollar question, and the F1 universe is on standby for the answer. But let's not kid ourselves. The competition is fierce, and the technical regulations are throwing curveballs left and right. Wolff isn't just racing against rivals on the track. He's navigating a dynamic landscape where every decision counts. So, as the engines rev up for the 2024 season, the spotlight's on Wolff, and the scrutiny is real. Will Mercedes rise like a phoenix, fueled by fan dreams and a revamped car design? Or will the challenges prove too daunting? Grab your popcorn, F1 For You fam, because this is the Formula One roller coaster and we are in for a wild ride. We've peeled back the layers on Toto Wolff's contract saga, Mercedes' struggles, and the high-octane anticipation for the 2024 season. If you're as pumped as we are for the twists, turns, and burning rubber ahead, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell. Stay tuned for all the latest Formula One scoops, because here at F1 For You, we're not just fans, we're on the inside track, living and breathing the drama of the fastest sport on the planet. From contract extensions to car reveals, we've got your Formula One fix covered. Drop a comment below, tell us your predictions, your favorite moments, or who you think will own the podium in 2024. The conversation doesn't end here, and neither does the F1 excitement. Until next time, keep the engines roaring, F1 for you crew. See you at the checkered flag.